Oh, oh, oops. Forgot I turned this one off. Hello? Anyone here? Uh, oh my god. Silly thing done? Okay, okay. You do not see any of the VTuber magics, okay? We'll agree on that. Hello, Simon. It's good to see you too. Hello, Alamy. Yes, hello, John. It's a video game. Hello, Sign. This is speedrun stream. I can feel it. Don't be so sure about it, Alamy. I'm sorry. If you know Flamella, Flamella is known for being a bit of a tangent Ella. I am sorry for that. And with that, I would like to start with my first stream tangent while I'm figuring out this ice pack for my foot, because honestly, I don't even have an ice pack. I need to improvise. I think my ankles are just getting tired, so I need to cool them off a bit. Because I was struggling walking home today. It was a pain. Yes, John, this is a live stream that's a bit late. I know. Whew. Okay. So, first of all, I know I am missing music. Here we go. Some jazz. It says jazz, but it's probably Christmas, isn't it? What is it? Yep, it's Jingle Bells. Movie. John, what's happened to you? Are you that tired that you can only speak in one phrase? Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see. So, I wanted to show you guys the suffering I had to go through today, which is reading the book for my book club, okay? It was awful so far. Wait a moment. I also can put on the game in the background, can't I? Okay, here it is. Here's the little gamer. Something tells me it's not fitting. Oh, well, whatever. Always skrimas at flamellas. Yes, also hiyo. But yes, there is the book. The young adult one was like, yes, the very same one. So, the first page fully, okay? I'm reading this on my mobile, so you know I didn't pay for it. But yes, first page. Once upon a time, an angel and a devil fell in love. It did not end well. I just think that's just such a stupid start, okay? It's a stupid start, okay? I already facepalmed at work when I read the first page, which was this one, okay? Next page. I was able to highlight the stuff. So yes. Oh, I guess I'll just read out the pink stuff. It seemed like just another Monday. Innocent, but for its essential mundaneness, not to mention its Januariness. I was told this was such exquisite prose that I'm like, what kind of prose person is gonna use mundaneness and Januaryness? Rather disappointed. But there's something more, I think, on this page. The occasional cheek chew of bitterness when a pang of heartache intruded, as pangs of heartache will, but she pushed them aside, resolute, ready to be done with all that. Oh my god. Maybe. I also thought it's a pun, but when they also added Januaryness, I'm like, I don't know if I can like forgive them for that, you know. If it was just mundaneness, as in mundane, it would be fine. Not to mention its Januaryness, I don't know how to excuse that. They should have stopped at the mundaneness. Next page. This is like, okay, that's from the previous. A snarl, rushing footfall, and she was seized from behind, pulled hard against the man's broad chest, as hands yanked her scarf askew, and she felt teeth against her neck, nibbling. Her attacker was nibbling her. Annoyed, she tried to shake him off without spilling her coffee, which is important, obviously, but some sloshed out of her cup anyway, into the dirty snow. And it's like, oh my god, get up on me, bitch. And yeah, and she often says these like silly phrases like stupid beauty, stupid face. In another page, she's like stupid lips, stupid boy, and stuff like that. I'm like, girl, chill out. What else do we have here? I have a few more pages, honestly. I'm sorry, guys. But I just could not get over this book, okay? It's just so silly at times. You could play a sexy vampire vixen. It's like, why do we need this boy? Like, the guy is apparently like some sort of a vampire guy. I don't know what our main character is. I don't know, she's apparently a human, but apparently she grows blue, green, turquoise hair naturally, so I don't know. And apparently has like some weird eye tattoos on her hands that she was born with, apparently. I don't know, she says she doesn't remember them. So she just assumes she was born with them, but yes. You still have it in, don't you, baby? Most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You with that black silk against your white skin. Man, I was just cringing so hard. Exquisitely stupid. Lonely, stupid. Like, what does this mean? She said, touch me and you'll get this coffee in your face. And honestly, I get that, but like, really threatening a vampire with this, just break his fingers. And this is the ex. Yes, he attacked her. First of all, he like attacked her neck on the street, and she's like, oh my god, get off me. And she's not even like planning to write like a restraining order, man. And then the guy is like, Roo, my fierce cow, when will you stop fighting me? I said I was sorry. I'm like, bitch, stop it. I'm cringing so hard at this book. Don't worry, I've still not gotten to the worst part. There's like 3 pages I still saved. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Wait, was it this bad? I'm being stalked. But that was about her friend. I think what I wanted to more show is, no, tiny violent one, I don't think it would be fun. You're terrible. Which is what she says to her friends, because she's like, well, get one, like a taser. Seriously, bad behavior should be punished. Plus, it would be fun. Don't you think? I've always wanted to tase someone. Zap! Susanna mimicked convulsions. And it's like, the no tiny violent one is just kind of getting to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicky, because I just don't like romance books, and I get like really finicky about young adult books. They're just like, they're the bane of my existence. Page 6. Wait, was this page 6? No. Oh. What was this? The one thing that was, I'm like, the only tattoos visible as she on her wrists like bracelets. She had 2 tattoos on her 2 wrists. True and story. True and story. Like, how awful are we gonna get with this, man? Why do you need that on your body? What kind of meaning it has? It just feels like a shit post you find on 4chan, okay? It's just like anyone's like stupid reply to a stupid tweet. Who stays with their friends with their ex? There's some people. Like, they can also have like normal relations. But this guy was just like freaking attacking the girl on the street, nibbling her neck. Like, bro, just follow some boundaries, why don't you? Oh yeah, and the main character is like, had a cult following around school and were handed around and marveled at on a daily basis. This one, number 92 in a lifelong series, was bound with rubber bands, and as soon as Susan took them off, it burst open. Each page so coated in gesso, the fuck's gesso, and paint that the binding could scarcely contain them. Huh. There was Issa, serpent from the waist down and woman from the waist up, with the bare, glow breasts of Kama Sutra carvings, the hood and fangs of a cobra, and the face of an angel. And yeah, that's apparently like, oh my god, she's like the popular weird girl who draws weird things. She's like so sassy and everyone loves her drawings because she's so crazy. Her fantasy is crazy. It's pretty much how she explained herself in one page. The last page I think is the worst one, because let's remember, our main character is around 17 in this book. I have a Volvo and Kellogg's symbol tattooed on my thigh. Actually, it's the Kellogg's rooster with the big muscles. Eat your cornflakes, kids. Globe breasts of Kama Sutra. This looks rough to read. I try not to judge what people like, but this is rough. Exactly! I am glad I'm not the only one. But wait for it. Okay, main character I googled is 17. So, let's start. No matter that, she had been drawing nudes for years. She still found it unsettling, sketching one of the younger male models. Younger male models? She's already 17. How younger are we going? To look up from a study of his penis. A necessary study, I might add. You couldn't exactly leave the area blank and find him staring back at her. Kaoru had felt her cheeks flame on plenty of occasions and ducked behind her easel. Oh my god. And also, what the fuck is sharpening a pencil with a razor blade? Are you fucking stupid? Are you stupid? I'm back. Something came up. I had to be all good now. Hi, Flam. Oh, good to hear. Sign. Good to hear. But yes, I'm just ranting about the book I'm reading for my book club. I don't know really what I did not like here, but I think the golden hair. I think I noted it down because I'm like, I did not imagine this guy to have the long blonde hair, prince kind of thing. I expected like a black-haired bad boy. Use a sharpener, dumbass. Get a better book club. I might have to. Maybe I should have just said like, actually no, I'm just gonna quit. And you know, guys, I only read 2 chapters today at work. And pretty much I was screenshotting every page and like highlighting shit I did not like and sending it to John. And I read like 22 pages today, and I just could not stop highlighting things, and I'm like, oh my god, Sean, what is this book? What's the book about? Well, I think the first page of the book summarizes it very well, Sion. Let me show you. So, once upon a time, an angel and a devil fell in love. It did not end well. So it's gonna be a romance book, a romance fantasy about some angelic girl, I imagine, falling in love with a demon. Demon? Wait, demon? Demon is demon. Does this mean all men are demons? Man. Oh wait, this is the devil. Oh, maybe I'm just like ad-libbing here, but no, the devil? Why did I keep thinking it was demon? But maybe devil, whatever. Might see so 50 Shades of Grey, but demon and angel, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But goodness me. Oh my god. And I was told the person who submitted the book is like a bit of a writer, I guess. She writes some things. I've tried reading her things, but I wasn't that interested in them either. They didn't seem bad, but you know, I'm just not a target audience. But like, it wasn't like this kind of thing. And someone said like, oh my god, I could not put it down. And they apparently read all 400 pages in one day. I'm like, am I just nuts? Am I crazy? Am I the weird one? And yes, this is prose, as one of them said also. I'm like, okay. Now I'm kind of glad I didn't suggest Fyodor Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment, for I feel like my book club does not deserve it. I already suggested Fahrenheit 451. It's already a way too good read. Is this book club? Yes. I thought I'd just try to like go out of my way, push myself out of my comfort zone, and just join a book club to like feel the pressure to read books. And I'm just like a classics girl, and I did not expect young adult novels. But I think that was my first mistake. No, you're not the weird one. Degeneracy is everywhere today. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. It's awful. And I don't even understand how 400 pages get written of this. The main character is popular and fun. Pretty much! She's not fun. She's not fun though. She's popular and edgy. Hello, Lance. You missed me talking about the book I'm reading currently, but I feel like the first page emphasizes everything. And if you want the gist of it, of the worst part, I can go back to that thing. And here you go. So, no matter that she had been drawing nudes for years, she still found it unsettling sketching one of the younger male models. She's 17, also, to look up from a study of his penis. A necessary study. You couldn't exactly leave the area blank and find him staring back at her. Caro had felt her cheeks flame on plenty of occasions and dart behind her easel. But yes, punctum. We are done with this book for the day. If I find anything else weird and stupid about it... Wait, is that the book title? That's like Japanese manga. No, it's not the title. The title is... I think it was like something Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I guess the bone was in the title. Where's the author from? Let me check it. I would assume maybe Britain. Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Laini Taylor. She is... Oh my god. Pink hair. Now I understand it. She is from United States, California. I honestly expected Britain. But yes, pink hair. The bone was in it. Yes, the bone was in the title. Now it's I don't want to judge people by their appearance, but even in visual novels, I don't trust the pink-haired girls, okay? Pink-haired girls means bad. I can't get over sharpening the pencil with a razor blade for some reason. Like, why? Literally. You know, I was like face palming so hard today at work because of this book. And one of my coworkers ended up asking me like, oh, Flam, what's up? You okay? I'm like, no, I'm in a book club. And it was a mistake because some of my acquaintances just put in young adult novels. And I have to read about angels and devils falling in love. Can you turn your hair pink? Actually, I can, I think. Wait. But I think it was in a different model I messed around with. Wait. Which one's oh. Huh? Which one is this one? This one is not it, but this one would have been a good one for another one. Wait. Oh wait, I think this one might be also blonde. Wait, no, this one is. This is gonna be so unheard of, but okay. 1, 2, 3. Flamella reveal. Wait, why do I have these dots here? I usually don't have those dots. I'm pretty sure I should not have these dots because I have the DLC. What the freak? This should not be here. I think. Oh, those are the buttons. Maybe they're always there, but I've never noticed. But don't I look so weird without the nose? Why does it not work? Finally. But yeah, this is me playing around. Actually many fanfics are better. Yes, Void. They already do that for fun on Charbot. And to be fair, I'm reading it on the phone, so it's way better in the sense that it feels like I'm reading a fanfic, and I also didn't have to spend money for it. So yeah, it's good. For instance, Salvaging the Lost, a gritty deep space survival is an R-rated novel as far as I am concerned because it has 3 sex scenes in it over 900-page story. I know, no, trust you less. Shiny Flam, Flam. If she was evil. Okay, something the author wants but can't get. Yeah, actually, it feels like a self-insert from the author. Who are you? This was meant to be cutesy Flam. Actually, I originally created like 3 Flams. And this one, it was like for the cutesy ones. Like when I would be doing cooking or something, but then I never use any of them. But then I also have like the evil flame. Wait, let me check it. Let me pull her out. Evil Flammaroony. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Reveal. This is your Yandere Flam. And then I'd have to pull out like, where was it? I guess maybe I can still make this a secret. Let's see, where's the thing? Okay, beautiful. When will it attach? This motherfucker. Why is it such a hard thing to do? Okay, this is fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm evil. I'm Yandere. But I also don't get why do I have all these dots here. Maybe I did not turn up the like settings or something, because I do think those are buttons. These are meant to be like for my angry streams or like evil streams. The anti-flammel, she is Eleflam, pink albedo, colorblind flam. I expect a red and black color scheme for evil flam. Wow, wait, Ella, now even whiter. Wow, okay, I do like catgirl flam. Thank you for the eye candy. But okay. Shit. I think I'll have to need to find my old little assets. Flam when she forgets to dye her hair. True. When Flam does not go to hairstylist. Okay. Wait. Which one's my normal Flam? Oh, nice. They saved my assets. Wonderful. Now I'm gonna check my face is getting faced. Yes, my face is all good. Okay. Where's my... Oh, here we are. Stoop. And your normal Flam is back. Her other sisters are gone. We could be the Buttercups. Not Buttercups, Powerpuff Girls. I guess my Buttercup was one of my favorites, so I'm like Buttercups. But I mean Powerpuff Girls. Lore accurate flam. But okay, let's get back to the game and enough for our tangents. The book was on my heart and I had to get it off my heart. Okay, load game.
I think we've been here before.
I should join a book club. Do you want to join mine? It's my D&D crew, by the way. And to be fair, it's not usually the usual people I talk to. It's like more my acquaintances. So I didn't expect much anyways. I just didn't expand YA literature.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
So that means the elevators are over there.
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Imagine maps being right.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Honestly, in real life, I'd be so awful with a map. I'm, as some people may know, directionally impaired. Bah.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to
I
go
didn't know
from
it's
here,
called
don't we?
YA literature. It is, and honestly, I don't know, man. I feel like Twilight was one of the books that ruined literature, modern day literature, because like a lot of women are writing slop like this. But a lot of women loved this because I went to read reviews and people loved it. I think a lot of people liked it. Flam's target audience are old adults. Yes, the target, the audience, Flam's target audience are old adults. Did you like that book I read for you guys? I don't think so, Koodle.
He's right. Let's get started.
Ugh. Slurps. This boy.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
Go
both
D.
seem to connect to a room that looks
I don't have a
L-shaped.
choice right now. Join the book club and recommend Forklift Driver Safety Handbook. I'm listening in the background. Sure thing, Lance. Yeah, I've read some slop in my time. BL and GL both have quite a bit of that. But this is new level for me. Honestly, it just genuinely feels like some weird ass fan fictions I've read back in the day in like fanfiction.net or something like that, fanfiction.net. And that stuff usually had some slop. I never actually used the Wattpad. I know I used to read like some weird ass fan fiction about corpse party with that like crazy guy, the guy who just like kept trying to kill his classmates. And like some insert character there. And it was pretty awful. It wasn't even Psyduck, John, it was Golduck, okay? Let's not talk about Pouch and his member. Fanfiction is better because it's more deranged. I feel like this book has plenty of time to get more and more deranged, because I only cleared 22 pages from 418 pages, so I still need to do like 300 something pages. Ha.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Yes, Koodle. Yes. That is my life right now.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
Pretty much, Zero Cool. Pretty much. You know, like I sent so many pictures to John from that book today. Since, you know, the only joy I can get from this book is sharing the information with you guys and John. But John has to suffer the most because I keep sending him every little bit of shit I don't like. Well, like for you guys, I just pick out like the most weird as shit. Ugh.
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened?
This also kind of reminds me how I bought one cheap book on like discount when back in the day, like when I was in high school, which was many years ago, and the summary sounded really interesting. A woman who lost her husband and she's getting like accused of the crime, and it's like the husband died in a mysterious like way, like kind of peacefully, I guess. And the cops are like, "Oh my god, you did it!" And the first few chapters was her reminiscing on her past with her husband or like boyfriend at that time. And then there was like one random section about her drawing, like painting with her P, like as in herpes. And I'm like, why? Huh? What do you gain from this? I did not expect piss painting when I bought this book. Oh, hit my controller. And then they also like talking about how they banged under the stairs in like a boat or something, in a cruise boat or whatever. Who is best girl of these two? I can't even say which is best girl. On the ship there's 3 girls, but one is definitely underage. So I would say the one in the purple jumper. I do like her the most. She's like cute and cuddly. I'd want to be her friend. I think I watched a movie with a similar premise. How like textbooks when they tell you to highlight on key parts. Literally, that was me in law school. I was highlighting everything. I had like these books printed out, 4 pages per one A4 page, and I was just highlighting the shit out of everything because everything's important. Typical artist. What about? What about what?
When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
Except in the movie, the husband was abusive secretly, and his family was accusing the woman and didn't want to believe. Oh, okay, yeah. It seemed like they had a really loving relationship. I didn't actually finish the book. I remember I recorded lines to John and my other friends at that time, and then they were like, I was like way younger than I am now, so the way I like pronounced some words, they were like making memes of it. Lotus seems intelligent and independent. Yeah, like Akane is also pretty intelligent. She's like a little encyclopedia of knowledge. Well, Lotus has more experience, kind of like life experience, intelligence. She also had driver's license. Law school, don't take this wrong, but what happened? Oh, nothing. I did finish bachelor's. But like it was really hard to find a law job with just bachelor's and no experience. So I ended up like applying to many jobs, many different jobs, and until someone accepted me. Then I joined like an Italian company, even though I don't know Italian, but I guess I can understand a bit of Italian now. But yeah, it was like an electricity gas company for Italy. Then I did some data entry there, and now I work in a bank. And my job duties currently is learning Norwegian. So I pretty much have gained 3 levels of Norwegian. Like I finished A1, A2, B1, and now I'm trying to finish B2. And when I finish, I should be able to not be able to. I'll be working officially with the company. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. Can't wait. Is she forklift certified? Maybe, I don't know. She could have many things. But yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a jack of all trades at this point.
That would be pointless.
Then that means
Since my original plan was to be like prosecutor, but like could not get that do my master's at that point due to private matters and stuff, and I'm like, Oh, it was a gas company. I was thinking you worked at an Italian restaurant. Oh no, it was an electricity and gas company. But my hatred for Italians has never wavered since I've worked for that company. I wish I could learn a language as a job. I'm doing it by myself anyway. Yeah, I get it. Wait, this is like a really interesting opportunity, honestly. And they're like really,
Great
really
data.
pushing us hard. So I guess we're really learning at a really decent pace.
D it is.
My time at an Italian restaurant.
Yup.
So
Route
can you
D.
defend me in court? Oh, I could try. I can try. To be fair, you can also defend yourself in court. I've seen some trials where people try to defend themselves, and oh my goodness, were they comical. Dang,
Then we're set.
some civil cases ended up getting crazy. I already did.
Everything
Damn.
looks okay here.
Objection. That is a very bad idea, I heard. Yeah, it's a pretty bad idea, but you can try.
Let's
If
check
you
the
really
next
want.
deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs.
You can try. You probably won't win, but you can. Exactly. You can entertain the judge, or maybe make them annoyed because you don't know the procedures. Well, getting my master's in electronics maxed out my ability to learn, so I never considered getting a PhD as I felt that I would never pass the class. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to do the law master's, but then like had some issues in private life, so I couldn't. And then I was like jobless for like a couple years because nobody wanted me. I was either overeducated or undereducated and experienced. Because you know I live in Latvia, so as a big necessity, you need really good Russian too, not just Latvian. And I'm not that good at Russian. Like I would say I'm maybe like a decent general normal level of Russian, but like I can't really hold a normal conversation. I can understand. I can read Russian, but I don't really can like talk much or hold a conversation. Latvian is my mother tongue. English I learned on my own pretty much. Привет, привет. And yeah, Norwegian I'm learning now. So yeah. Are there sovereign citizens in Latvia? What do you mean sovereign citizens? What is that? Let me check. Wait, where's my phone? Actually, that's gonna be easier to search up. Where did I put my phone? Oh, I threw it away somewhere. Threw it away. Oh, it's homeless people. Da, da, da. Jantan streamer. That seems very Swedish. Привет, брат. Oh, da, 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 da. See, sovereign citizens. Okay, like homeless people. I don't think we have a specific movement like this, but we do have like homeless people on the streets. I was done by the end of uni. I didn't really want to do any more education though. I did attempt to get into master's program if it's called that. Yeah, it's like follows after bachelor's. Jantan streamer. Stramar. It's American schizophrenics who are lawyers. What?
Just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different.
In a way, I do love learning, and I did attempt multiple times to get back into masters, but I really did not have any support for that.
See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Oh no.
Hey, look, it's Lotus's symbol.
He's gonna get his ass kicked.
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
What's your favorite word in Latvian? Oh my god, that's a hard question. I don't really like Latvian, honestly. Let's see. I think I like the diminutives most. Diminutives are like kind of cute. Like, you know, the word cat in Latvian is kaķis, but like it can also be like kaķītis. Or like a kitten is kaķēns, which is pretty cute. Kaķēns. Latvian hard to learn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Don't even try. I would not recommend. Only like 1.8 million people speak it now. Maybe some more. And I would not say it's worth it. Not even like the foreigners in my group are learning it, though one guy has to learn it in his university since he's a foreigner doing university in Latvia, and he has like a 1 4 course for Latvian. So it's kind of very, very cute to hear. He says his name and he says like Es esmu no kāpņu telpas, which means I am from the stairway. Mine is Ezis. Oh yeah, Ezis. Or Ezitis, which is like hedgehog or hedgehoggy.
What was that about the mark again?
Dog, suns. Okay, sounds like a nice language. It can be nice, but to be fair, phonetically it does not like vibe with my ears. I mean, if you wanted to live there, then might be worth it, I assume. Yeah, definitely. Would it be wrong to assume most Latvians are bilingual? Oh no, most of us are pretty much bilingual. At the least, you have to be bilingual. At the most, you're most likely gonna be trilingual, cause we have like a need. It's like you're meant to know Latvian, English, and Russian, but let's be real. Before the Ukrainian war stuff, if you were Russian, you could get away without knowing Latvian for some reason. But now at least they're trying to like enforce it more, but you know, there's still like a bunch of Russians who don't know Latvian at all. Let's see. But to be fair, now I'll become even more lingual, because knowing Norwegian, I understand Swedish. Maybe even Danish. I have not talked to a Danish person, but like Kudos is Swedish. And I can kind of understand what he says to me or like writes to me in chat. So to say. Sovereign citizens are people who believe courts have no jurisdiction over people and procedures, as writing specific phrases on bills they do not want to pay, and loopholes can make them immune to the laws. Okay. Interesting. I don't think we have that specifically. Jeg ikke tar dansk. Jeg også. Jeg snakker ikke dansk. Jeg bare snakker norsk, latvisk, engelsk og litt russisk. Isn't Danish pretty different though? Apparently Danish and like Norwegian people can understand Swedish and Danish people most of the time, like 80%. Well, Danish and Swedish people can barely understand Norwegians, is from what I was told by my teacher. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine. Don't worry about it, boy. That's why we all ask questions. Yeah, det stammer. Det stammer. That sounds Norwegian. Yeah, that actually was like pretty Norwegian. Like we also, Norsk people also have det stammer. So when they're driving without a license, they claim they're traveling? What? Is Danish a pastry? It's also the Danish pastry, but there's also a land called Denmark who speak Danish.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hey, they're giving away Metro 2 Redux on GOG right now if anyone wants it. Damn! Sponsorship on my stream. Get yourself a free Metro 2033 Redux on GOG. Flamella just played it and you should too.
Hermes herpes, whatever.
Hermes herpes, whatever. Please, Santa.
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Hermes herpes.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
Jeg er dum som bra. Nei, du er ikke dum som bra. Du er flink. Mm-mm. Du er flink means you are smart. Don't worry about the void. Jeg er dum som bra. It's cute to see the Swedish O. Jeg vil leve. Nei. Jeg vil da. I am Volvo. Is da just gonna be like that? This man.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa,
I am
there's so
Volvo.
many doors.
Here's the height of my norsk knowledge from Plum's direct sending. Yes, that's good. That's good. Yeah, dum som bra is like a very, very good phrase. I use it a lot when I speak to my colleagues.
Damn it. If we try
Also,
to
jeg
search
har
all these,
ikke
the sun's
penger.
gonna go
I
down
don't have
before
any
we've done
money.
half of 'em.
Which is pretty much most of the time. Well, not really most of the time. Ugh.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
Or trenger penger. Yeah, exactly. Jeg trenger penger. I need money. Which is also a fact. First time I heard that, so they think ignorance of the law is not excused, doesn't apply to them. What's esis in norsk? Esis in norsk was, let's see, I have one of the screens here. So the words. Pinnsvin. Et pinnsvin. Et pinnsvin is our esis. Hedgehog. Cute. Pigsvin. You guys call it pigsvin, but pinnsvin sounds cuter. I'm sorry, Swedish people. Trenger penger.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
I think Scandinavian and Eastern language is so nice to the ear. Oh, buddy, I do not. Ugh. I don't like it. For me, English and Japanese sounds the best. Oh yeah, pinnsvin.
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
Okay.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just...
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one.
Why can't all of y'all just open each of the doors? There's like 4 people. English, yeah. English was so simple to learn. It's like just so simple to learn. But to be fair, most Europeans I would say are bilingual. It kind of like comes with the territory. I saw like a meme recently like that Europeans know English just for other like English and American people because that's the only language they can understand. I like the Russian version. It's so simple. Just Yoj. Yeah, Yoj is pretty cute. I guess we just tend to find to our own language not nice to listen to. Oh yeah, man. Oh my god, like I had to read a lot of law, so it's just like all so long words, and I'm like, ugh. Why must I care about nauseatics, nauseagums, which is like a criminal activity? Okay, it's like way too long. Let's just keep it short and easy, like nauseagums. But no, they have to say nauseatics, nauseagums. Come on, like please.
Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
You don't have to announce yourself. You're opening a door. Just open a door. Put on your big boy pants, man.
What?
Who? It's a hospital place.
What the hell is this?
More like a different interpretation of the law. They don't need a driver's license because they aren't driving, they're traveling. Well, does that actually work on the cops, Elmi? Like, do the cops like, oh, okay, you're traveling, not driving? Okay, be on your merry way. Pneumonultramicroscopic siliconiosis. What the fuck is that? Cars don't count as vehicles because they declare them their homes. Oh no. If it has tires and if it goes on the road, it should be a vehicle, even if you live in it. But Flam, it's a visual now. The cars don't have common sense. We need attention. That is true. That is true. That is true. You sign. That is true. I actually like Russian. It's interesting. It's kind of a nightmare though. To be fair, I do also like Russian because like it has an interesting ring to it. I do like it. It's not like I hate Russia, and like I hate Russian. But now it's just like my brain is just like, oh my god, there's so much those sounds I can't pronounce. Mm. Longest word in the English language. Oh my god. So common law tradition, because that doesn't fly at all with Roman law-based countries. Yeah. That's like that one Welsh town named obscenely long. Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. What if I put 4 tires on a bed? Um, well, I don't know if you're gonna ride the bed on on the road. I feel like you just get arrested for driving an incomplete vehicle because you're missing all the protective barriers. You know, like car people, drivers have to like, at least in Latvia, they have to go through like pretty frequent, I would say, like tests to see that their vehicle is in driving, is ready to be driven. Oh, then it's a car to me. Russian is very nice at the ear. Yeah, Russian is pretty nice.
This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Check the
Is
image
this
I
a
sent you.
hospital?
Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll try to save this one. Let's see. John just sent me a meme image. Oh, oops, that's not the image I want to show, but okay. Here we go. Open Sesame. Okay, this is the one that John wants to ride. This makes sense, honestly. It even has headlights, but it doesn't really have any protection. It doesn't have seat belts. I feel like you need some seat belts on this bad boy. But we can make this work, maybe, John. Maybe. Okay.
It definitely has the smell.
Me discovering Russian is a language with hundreds of years of history and not just the past 25 years.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets
I'm
and
glad
surgical
that my
tools.
stream is educational. Maybe I should put my stream tag under the educational tag. Yeah, that's Simpson image. Yeah, basically that. They also shout they follow common law. Crazy.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
I think we're too commonsensical in Europe for that to like be allowed, honestly. Russian is pretty weird as far as Slavic languages go. Yeah, it probably is weird. But in general, it's pretty similar grammatically to Latvian. But it's just like a lot of different words I had to memorize and like the forms changing between the 7 things. And I'm like, oh my god, it's the same in Latvian, but just like everything is different. Like the logic is the same, but like everything else looks different.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7.
7.
And the rightmost door is 8.
Lotus.
There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Brajoba.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Come on, guys, you know how to open the doors. These dubbies. That shocks me, to be honest. I didn't even know that was a thing. Thanks for explaining. I learned something new today. Yeah, nice.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game?
That is true.
We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Yeah, like so many words you can morph however you want. It feels like nothing like that in English. Yeah, true. True, that's true. In a way, like, in Latvian I use a lot of slang words and I just come up with my own words by smushing together different words. Or just like adding some different endings to make it like more unique. But yeah, in Latvian I just feel like rather stiff when it comes to talking. That's kind of convenient though too. Yeah. Yeah, I do like hearing Russians. Russian is pretty nice. I just wish I could understand it and speak it better. Ah.
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
It's not responding.
Oh, did YouTube delete the message? Let's see. So younger generation have brain rot Latvian? Actually, I wouldn't say brain rot Latvian. They have more brain rot Englishfied Latvian, cause they like use a lot of English words in Latvian, and they kind of forget normal Latvian words that could substitute those English words. So they just kind of don't use fully Latvian, which is kind of sad. That's happening in Finnish as well. Yeah, I feel like just the young generation just got easier to use English now. It's easier to use English for them because they're like looking at TikTok, looking at all the online content. So they're like, oh my god, yes. What was that thing? What were those like skibidi toilet? I still don't know what it means. I just know it's dumb. A lot of languages have that same issue. English is infecting other languages. It's weird to watch. Jeg ikke kunne tale norsk. You can't talk in norsk. Oh, I see. Yeah, in Spanish we have data lots on English words too. Ooh, good for an Englishman though. I have a Portuguese coworker, and he has been teaching us a tiny bit of Portuguese, but obviously only swear words. But to be fair, I already knew the swear words, and we just call each other puta.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
Which is kind of funny that puta in like Spanish Portuguese is like a bad word. It's very similar to a Latvian word, written pretty similarly. Putas, which is foam in Latvian.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
Zero did not check his freaking game in here.
No, that's impossible.
That one is the same in Spanish. Yeah, puta. But we have it as foam. So cute, honestly. So
You really think Zero, who prepared all of this?
May I just also say one funny thing about Norwegian? Puto is also food from Philippines. I love that. Okay, so there's a word Norwegians write as K-O-K, like they write kok, but they pronounce, you have to say it as kok actually, like kok, to mean chef. It's like a cook, a chef, cook, kok. But if you say cook, which is how you would normally pronounce the O in the middle of the K-O-K, when you say cook, it means dick, like penis. So it's like a very tiny line to make a mistake. Yeah. You write cock, you say cock for cook, and if you say cook, that means dick, penis. Pretty much. Kalk? No, it's not kalk. Kalk. It's just K-O-K. Kukken och kukken. Kukken och kukken.
Who makes such a stupid,
Norwegian YouTube's
simple
gonna
mistake?
ban me.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
Kalk. God damn these guys. I don't even know what kalk is. It just sounds like Latvian word kalkis, which is like, what's the meaning of kalkis actually? I think it's like, what was it? I have it in my mind. I have a picture in my mind, but I forgot the English word for it. Turn. Kalkis. Oh, it's slime. Kalkments. Limestone. Kalkments is limestone. What the frick is kalk? Kalk. Drivet. That? I don't even know these Latvian words. So in Norwegian, you shouldn't say cook. Well, you can say cook. They'd understand. I think Norwegians are very good at English. It's like a sealant of some kind, I think. Ah, okay.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Snake.
Snake!
Oh, buddy.
Ace! Clover!
Everyone else
7.
is shook at.
How?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Kept you waiting, huh? Lately.
Perhaps we should exchange information.
They're like, we've been here like 3 hours. Where the heck have you guys been? We can't get through these doors without you.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
Metal Gear? Maybe.
Okay, let me see
Maybe
if I got all
Snake
this
knows
straight.
Metal Gear.
When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured.
Metal Gear. Yeah. Actually, it was kind of interesting. We're like slowly getting split in departments, but we were told that we might not get a department so
That
soon.
there might be something
And
in the
then
hallway with all the
Today,
doors.
four of my coworkers got put in a department suddenly, and I'm like, damn! So it actually did happen so fast.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
Maybe Flam's gonna get a department, but I doubt it.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Nice.
Why don't we check those
Good
3 reds
job.
again, just in case?
You're right.
Let's recheck the
Huh,
vacant,
There's a long, thin
the
gap
broken
on the bottom.
reds. Norges Utrikes Department for Norskar. Is Norskar like Norsk people? Oh, that's pretty cute.
I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Bloody Norbagar.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are
There
plenty more
isn't.
hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those
Skalbaga.
doors.
Skalbage. Beetle.
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was
Norbage?
locked.
Norwegian beetle. Oh, okay. Norbage. Makes sense. Stick the cock in the slot.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Jupiter?
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder
I
what
get
they
it,
all mean.
Santa.
While
They're
we're
just being
asking what
key
things mean,
cards.
what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship.
Thank you, Sven. You got us,
Chances
buddy.
are it's the Gigantic.
Gigantic. Why do they say gigantic? Shouldn't it be gigantic? Why do they J the G? God damn it. English people, I tell you.
The gigantic?
It's gigantic, come on. I'm
What
gonna
is this
make it
gigantic?
popular. It's gigantic.
The Gigantic.
Gigantic. Maybe I should take a
She was
shot
sister ship to the Titanic,
every
built in
time
the
they
early
say
20th century.
gigantic. It's kinda killing me.
Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship.
I do love that they never learn from their mistakes. They're like, you know what was good? Titanic. Let's make a sister. Make her this freaking same, like, carbon copy of the Titanic, and everything's gonna be fine. Like, I feel like if they made all the Titanics, Gigantics, and whatevers, they'd all just, like, sink, because it's just cursed.
At
They
some
need
point
to.
during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea.
They must get over it and, like, improve their first build.
She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her.
Lord Gourdane.
Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking.
Okay.
That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself.
Actually, I was looking at the. This is not really boat related, but I guess kind of is, because I was looking at some boat model kits I could get, but I also saw like a terrain locomotive kit I could get. I might order it from Amazon, honestly.
Which was impossible.
Might be a stream
It
thing
was
sometime
stuck at
if
the
I
bottom
order
of
it.
the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical,
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
yeah, at least I think I am.
Gigantic how did I say chem fluid? It's chem fluid, right? I'm right. Of course I'm right. I'm never wrong.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
I can't believe so many people missed out on Flamella's chem fluid days.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
Are you paying attention to her words, or are you paying attention to her boobage? I think this will be better for the world. Wait. 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 I know what I'm gonna do. Oops, sorry. Immersion breaking. Maybe somewhere here? Is this appropriate? Okay. And now we make Freminut a bit bigger. Beautiful. She has a cute cat on there, doesn't she? Is there a problem, Koodle? She's self-censoring. She's got woke. She also got kidnapped and taken to the ship. That's true. Could you take it on a walk? It went on a walk by itself. It's protecting a lady in need, because a Swedish man is drooling over a lady, even though she's showing all her goods. I'm just teasing. I just wanted to see the reaction. Okay. Please, that Swedish man needs to behave.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I like the little animations. They're cute.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
The amnesiac trope.
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
Junpei probably was the last
I
arrival.
told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11.
He must be the
12.
protagonist.
12.
Yes, he is. That's why he's late.
It's midnight.
I'm gonna miss out
And
all
we've
the
still
stuff.
got 6 hours left, right?
She's so positive.
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
Yeah.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
You
We
just
looked
find
everywhere in
them.
this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait.
Are you crazy?
Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
That's
There
true.
are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this.
Let's do this.
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
What a fast hour. Nothing happened. Everything without incident. That's
Huh?
wonderful.
What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know.
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. All right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
This makes no sense. No. Well, currently it wouldn't make sense. Lotus can't lie. She's too pure. Wow, I'm feeling like Lotus is a traitor. Wow, these guys. One is again. One says she's a traitor. The other's like, no, there's no way she can be a traitor.
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I something tells me Kirill's may be swayed by some two big personalities.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late.
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely.
Man, who the heck is
You
able
can't
to
see
afford a ship like that?
how he
That's a
gets
good
around in the
question,
first place.
Sign. That's a good question. She has a great personality. Very.
No! That's impossible!
Maybe Bruce Wayne bought the ship.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible. I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
We should look
Well,
around
the red
for
is
Snake.
working now.
We can't go out without
no,
him.
we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
We need those couple of idiots,
Then remain
goddammit.
here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's see.
Let's start with the casino.
How about the casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Listen to what
What
she
is
has
it?
to say.
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Three-way, let's go. John, please.
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1, but there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus the digital root of 26, 2 plus 6. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3, and 1 plus 0.
Oh, no,
the
they
digital root for
can't.
those 4 would be 1.
I knew it's Saboteur.
That's right.
Clearly, she wants to leave them
And you
behind.
know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
She's like, well, why not wing it? Just let's leave them. We'll come back
No,
with them, maybe.
you're not thinking this through.
I'm not leaving them behind. I'm just going ahead. Yeah, that's Lotus's way of
Even
thinking.
if we
Just
brought
positive.
7 with us, we
Lotus
wouldn't
is
be
right.
able to
This
get
is the
off
only
ship.
chance we have. Please, Koodles. What are you talking about?
The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
Yeah, Junpei is saying the thing I was gonna say. We could not open the door 9.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
Yeah, they have to go through the number doors and find a number door with the 9, and then they have to get the digital root of 9 so they can get out. So even if they get through the door 8 now and they find the door 9 after, they're not going to be able to get out without the other people. Is the problem.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors. The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Well, you don't know that actually. Like, they can go through the 9 door, and then another group can go through the 9 door. You don't know those rules fully.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
She's thinking about how to kill us.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right. Where should we go next?
I do like how normal they sound in the voice acting. They're not over the top.
Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close.
I should jump in.
Maybe we should leave her alone.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah. She's probably not gonna
We
be
really
too
need
happy.
to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next?
Wait, but can they go back and forth through the doors if the number allows it? I don't think the number is on the back of the door. I think they can still go through the previous doors because they unlock it. But I'm not sure how if the numbered door would open. I think they need another unnumbered door which opened after they finished one of the rooms to go back, but I think that was possible in some of the things they just did.
Let's head back to the large
Snake.
hospital room.
Snake.
All right.
It's
that's
like
probably
the
best
Jason
idea.
meme. Jason! Jason! Jason!
Hey, wait. That's
Metal Gear,
Santa?
that theme. What should Junpei do? Talk to him. Let's talk
what are
to
you
him.
doing?
Why are you not looking for
Can't
Snake?
tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red.
Gut.
Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in
The
here?
gut.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for?
Snake, Lotus, Zero, someone other than the 8 of us. Let's see, maybe Snake.
Well, it seems like it would have to be Snake, wouldn't it?
I don't think Lotus would have been the one who fixed it because she's the first one in the room. It would draw all the suspicion to her. Zero, I don't think would make sense. Since maybe he's not on the ship with us, or maybe he's hiding somewhere. And the other ones, someone outside of the 8, would kind of not make sense either. Because Zero
Maybe
should
he
know
got back here before any of us.
that there's
found the
people on
parts
here.
somewhere,
Unless
put
there's
them back,
secret
and
people.
then
It
went
was
through one of the
Junko
numbered
and
doors.
Oshima. It's always Junko and Oshima, isn't it?
No, that's not possible. You have to authenticate with at least 3 people, or the red won't open the door. There's no way a single person could get through there by themselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
But why?
Zero makes sense. If I ran a death game, I would want it to run smoothly. Someone could get hurt. That is true. But then why wasn't it fulfilled before we were like running around in the previous rooms? Which is kind of sus. Very sus of Zero.
No idea. Maybe
Unless
if
he
they
had,
can
like, a
clean on
silly
that,
little
it means we'll find
plan.
out something else.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
Hmm.
Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
To be fair, y'all blew up at the fridge door. Yes? Well, that's Zero's fault for letting a freezer be there and then it just like
You think
froze
maybe
us
they did
in.
something to Snake?
We only blew up the ice that was freezing the door. So, actually, we did not explode the fridge. It was pretty sturdy.
Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
He's trying to make some drama between me and June, isn't he?
And that's that, I guess.
Clearly, the ice was a meticulously planned and intended puzzle. Maybe? Because, like, why else would we find all the things we need to make a makeshift pipe bomb? I think it's good to... wait, where was Ace? We never found Ace. The first
Why
class
don't we go check
cabin.
out the first class cabin?
All right, let's go.
No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck, but where?
I
Let's head
guess
back to the
we
lab.
have to finish. I
let's-
thought we'd find Ace.
I don't think anyone is.
Oh, let's just finish searching for now. Do you still have the frozen chicken?
Snake
No.
hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
I think he dropped it.
We can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is,
So
it's
did
not
they
here.
program the doors? If not, then they don't know if there's a way to ignore the math logic. They didn't program the doors, but so far it's been really consistent with what Zero told them, that they have to scan the numbers and that has to equal to the digital root of the door. But so far it seems to be going, because Zero seems to have been sticking to his word.
We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
One person to sacrifice.
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes, you've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave one person out, then only one person will be left behind.
I'm pretty sure she's right. Okay. Oh my god, Flamel, time to take out the pen and paper. Okay, so... Oh my gosh. It's most likely gonna be like that, honestly. So we have the numbers. We have 1, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We only don't have 2, and we don't have 9. So pretty much yes. Well, so that would be 8. That's like 8. 5, 6, 7. Times 8. That's 15. 20, 26. Oh yeah, that would also end up being 8. Yeah. Okay. She was right.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Hurry, if Lotus is on screen too long, you'll get in trouble. That's true.
Yes, we do.
Well,
Given
she's
our
not that
circumstances,
bad.
It's logically and morally the best solution.
Many people have streamed this game and they've not gotten in trouble, I think. Methinks.
If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
Finding Snake fixes the problem though. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
Wow,
What
don't
about
be
you,
so
Santa?
rude.
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you. We don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, but if they were thrown in there, I think there's a way to bypass those doors, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
Glad
We'll
to see
see.
you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover, your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
How do you know that,
We've
Lotus?
searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay?
Damn, Lotus, that
If we sacrifice
manipulation.
one person,
That's
then
some
we can go
hard-hitting
look.
manipulation.
You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem.
Oh yeah, she didn't ask Ace. Ace, she only asked Santa, the obvious chaotic character. Then she asked Seven, who's also kind of like a friendly guy to her. And then she asked Clover, the vulnerable girl who she manipulates.
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you.
Bullshitterino. Ace, you're old. You need to know that you can't trust
I
people.
believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
Ideally.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time.
Oh, you won't get back in time if you keep arguing.
We've only got 5 hours left.
The man
We don't even know
said-
where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Lord is just like, yeah, my plan's going
Good.
according to a cake.
I think this is the best for me.
This woman.
Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
Something is weird. What's weird? Wait.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
Rigid election. Oh shit! YouTube deleted that word. I mean that phrase, Alamy. I'm sorry. Rigged election, not rigid election. I guess. I'm guessing YouTube is very against elections right now. Wonder why.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be.
Rigid. Oh my god, John, don't even say. How did that get through YouTube, but election didn't? What the freak?
Right, Jumpy?
That's so weird.
Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
A rigid snake.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
Wait, what? Sounds hollow and fake. Oh, okay. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be, right? Jumpy, say something. Yeah, let's think there's gonna be another way. His words sounded hollow and fake. Oh, okay. He's too
Ace!
confident about being left behind, and the lady seems to have a plan of some sort. Yeah, she seems a bit smug about it. To be fair, Lotus just
Please
wants to get
stand
out, I
up.
think.
You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Do we want to get everyone out? Well, that would be the nicest way to do it. That's why I feel like something's up. Yeah, I get it. I get it, honestly. Ace gave up a bit too easily.
Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
Oh man, I love this art. It's like a little bit of gruff around the edges, but I love it.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
I'm tired. I need to sweep.
This.
A syringe?
Soporil.
Soporil beta.
Soporil
this
beta.
Did you use this?
Yes. It's just.
Anesthetic.
I'll be fine.
Man just wanted to take a normal snooze.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be
Beta.
useful. Later.
True, John.
I
Beta.
didn't think I'd be.
He's not here, but he's
using it
remembered
on
through Beta
myself.
Soporil. Or Soporil Beta.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. Very tired.
Ace,
Hmm? Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you?
Youngsters, keep it down.
no, don't, Ace, don't fall asleep.
Ah, you feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
I'm sorry, Junpei. I think someone's hitting on your girl.
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
I knew it. Ace had something with him, but I didn't expect that. Mimir? Mimir?
We can't let his
True,
sacrifice go
Lotus.
to waste, right?
She is a matter-of-fact woman.
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
You say
No,
something, we
nothing.
want to brawl, bitch. Okay.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Jumpy, time to hit on Lotus instead.
Ah,
This
yes.
man.
Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with, an old
With that
lady.
old lady, babushka.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
She's gonna beat up all the
Alright,
men.
Who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
I want door 8. I'll take 8.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Okay, 8 it is.
Yeah.
Alright then. That means June's gotta go through 7.
What? Why?
I have nothing against old ladies. That's good.
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors.
Okay.
You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Not a long time. Calm down, woman. It's just gonna be an hour.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
A probability is a probability. I don't have the whole map of the ship, woman.
What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9.
Yeah, that's true.
In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible.
May I just say the writing so far in this game is way better than the book I have to read, but honestly, I guess that's a low bar for that
He's not
book.
gonna end this game until we get through the
Could
9 door.
could just drag Ace. Maybe we could drag Ace.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
Promise?
You guys are done, right?
Literally.
Anyway, that's pretty much it.
Just move on. An amazing
Clover
book.
and I will both go into
You don't
separate
have to be
groups.
awake to pass the door. That's true. You just need a working watch. But to be fair, yeah. If we could lob it off from Ace, then we could get him through easily.
I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
Alright, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Battleman right there. Never. I'll be fine.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then shall we go?
Let's go. I wonder, can I clear this room in an hour's
It's
time?
open.
Okay.
Hurry!
Beep, 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 beep.
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing?
Literally. Wasting time. Gonna go to bed because I'm just like Ace. Sure thing, Koodle. Good
81 seconds
night.
left. Hurry!
Thank you for coming by, Koodles.
Ugh.
Okay, nice. They got the dead. No problem, streamer.
stopped.
Leave a like, buddy. Support your local streamers.
Pointless.
pointless.
What an unpleasant girl.
Ha det gott, janta. Tusen tack.
I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Please, Lotus. I just like the video. Thank you.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake.
It's
Too late
okay,
now.
Junpei.
I better catch up to them.
We can mediate between the womans.
Oh, it's a dead end. There's a door on the left, though.
A laboratory?
Laboratory.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
I don't
Me
mind
either.
looking through
But
a
there aren't any other doors.
laboratory.
It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei,
Huh?
please, you first.
Ugh, fine.
I thought it was ladies first. Actually, Latvians had this weird saying. It's usually like, what was the saying actually?
You know, I think the window looks into another room.
It was something like when a guy goes ahead of a lady and they're like, oh my god, ladies first. The guy goes, actually, ladies only go first at the dentist. Kind of thing. I don't know why, but it's like a phrase, weird, like comeback.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
It's been following us around ever since my childhood. I don't know how it got started.
What the hell?
It looks so
It's
creepy.
an android.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
Please, guys, you're just so dramatic here.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
It's creepy either way.
It's
You don't
just
think
a
that thing's gonna
robot.
Suddenly sit up or something, do you?
These
Well, I
guys,
don't
so dramatic.
I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
Wait, where's Clover? What is she? Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it! My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind!
Man,
Something
she's on the
happened to
harem
him.
route. Harem
Something-
route, this guy.
Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait, hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
Clover, watch out above you!
Uh-oh.
What the heck? What's going on here?
She got locked in.
Hang on. I'll get it open.
Oh, for crying out. You'll never do it on your own.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
Nah, girl, there's gotta be a puzzle.
No,
There has to be
I'm
a
not giving
puzzle.
up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
Yeah, it's Zero's puzzle.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Finally, she got some energy in finding a way out. You know, maybe trapping a girl in this situation was the good idea, you know? It wasn't our intention, but at least she got some energy to cooperate. Please don't take this advice seriously. I don't actually mean this. Please take whatever Flam says on stream sometimes with a grain of salt. Okay, there is a lot to explore. Dayam. Okay, where do we start? Let's start with this area. Junpei, do something, please. Quick, figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, girl, a window made of really thick glass. I don't even think a bullet could break it. Oh, we could try. A silver handrail. Nothing much going on. Can we not really check what's behind the window? Oh, okay, I'll try it out and report back. I wonder what this is. This thing here looks like a voltmeter. Is this the control for that? Gosh, there's so many dials. Why don't you try turning one of them? Nope, nothing. There's no power here, guys. I turned the dial a whole bunch, but even if I turn all the switches on, nothing happens. Okay, so there's nothing to do. I wonder what they washed here. There are weird colored stains all over the sink. It must be oil, honestly. Science boy! I think this thing is a monitor for whatever experiment they were running here. There's a bunch of stuff on here like resistance value and voltage. The power's off, so there's nothing on it right now. Okay. Is this like an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. No, don't worry about it. Don't be disrespectful to the poor mannequin. He hasn't done anything to you. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pen lying over here. I think someone probably used it to make the table black. Well, if they only used the pen on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Yeah, sure. Oh, this is permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? Erasing ink from a permanent marker, huh? Give me just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back. Those are the stairs that came down. The bars and the gate are just above me. Nothing else to look at. Okay, go back. Okay, nothing here. This is the door. Hey, Clover, there's a door over here too. Wait, I'll be right there. I can hear her over there. Is this door gonna... Damn it, I can't open it. Clover, what about your side? It won't work. I can't even move the knob. It looks like the door is the exit. The door on the right just goes to the laboratory. Nope, this door isn't going anywhere. No dice, it won't open. I mean, that's about as much as I expected. I don't think Zero would let us out of the room quite that easily. Me too, Lotus, me too. Let's see, there's a clock. The hands on the clock have stopped moving. The clock may stop, but time goes on. No time to screw around. We need to figure out a way out of here. Yeah, buddy. There are two levers here. Do you think they activate something? Well, why don't you move on? Alright, I'll give it a try. Nope, doesn't look like anything happened. I think that we need something. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know we could use any of these. Well, I can say for sure that I don't know how to use at least one of these things. Which one? The one on top. I think that's a power cable. The power cable, huh? I'll take that. 3-pronged power cable. This is definitely a power cable. Do you remember if we ran into anything that didn't have power? A lot of things didn't have power. Baba boy. Baba boy. Baba boy. Okay, let's check. I think this is thing supposed to power that machine in the other room. Well, it doesn't appear to be doing that right now. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. This is a keyhole. This looks like a keyhole for an activation key. Okay. Oh, there's another computer here. This monitor doesn't have a power cable, so on one end this is your monitor, and the other end needs to be plugged in under the desk. Alright, let's just slip you in, huh? Well, shoot, I can't use this. What's wrong? This cable has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. Oh no, this is the UK prong thing, isn't it? Awful. It's not gonna fit, is what I'm saying. In other words, you're gonna need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. That's right. Let's see, how do the UK people survive with the 3 prongs? I don't get it. The keyboard. A whole bunch of steel lockers. The 9 of them, the right, all have a little red lights on them. Red lights, huh? Well, can't hurt to give these babies a try. Yep, just as I thought. Loctite, all 9 of them. I wonder if there's anything important in there. Oh, there's something here. We got ethanol. Ethanol. I wonder if this is for antisepsis. Oh, it says anhydrous ethanol. Anhydrous? Is that different from a regular ethanol? Come on, that's common knowledge. Anhydrous ethanol is a powerful cleaner. It can even erase marks left by a permanent marker. Wow, Lotus, were you listening in on our conversation? That's so useful. These lockers are a little larger than the ones on top. Let's see if there's anything useful here. And no, nothing. Nothing around. There are cardboard boxes. There's some papers and stuff in them. What's in the boxes? They look quite full. As far as I can tell, it's a bunch of notes about some kind of experiments, but it's all really technical and stuff I don't really get it. Okay. Okay, let's give it to Clover. Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off the permanent ink with it. What am I gonna wipe it with? Oh, well, your clothes, of course. Kidding, just kidding. Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. Do you really need a cloth? Like, right now, at this moment, you're the only person we can depend on. I'm trusting you with this. You trust me? I feel kind of special. Hehehe. Oh no, Clover, please don't be flirting with a man when you're so young already. Like, you have perfectly normal clothes here. Clover, can you use the cloth on the table? Soak it in ethanol and use it to wash off all the stuff from the permanent marker, okay? Okay, so I gotta soak the cloth with ethanol. This girl is really clueless, man. We give her ethanol. She sees cloth on the table and she's like, no, I'm not gonna use it. Well, she's got the cloth, but she seems to having trouble. Well, when she's ready, I should ask her to get to work on that stuff on the table. So she can't open the ethanol bottle, I guess. So the cloth in ethanol and... Junpei! It's working. It's wiping the permanent ink off. Huh? There's some kind of weird drawing under all that permanent ink. What's the deal with that drawing Clover found? Maybe I should ask her to take another look at the table. It looks like a weird person. I wonder what this is. There's a bunch of numbers in some kind of grid. I can't see it from here. Clover, you've got a pen and notebook, right? Could you write those numbers down and then hand them to me through the bars? Permanent, my butt. Well, the permanent ink is kind of like not gonna be permanent if you have the right tools to clean it. Okay, Roger. Okay, let's go get Clover's note. Here, Junpei, I wrote down all the numbers from the desk on that here. Paper with numbers on it acquired. New material has been added to the file screen. Would have been funny if there was nothing written. That would be actually funny, yeah. That would be like, damn. Clover's note. So, okay, I'll just write this down. The note Clover copied from the stand in the laboratory. It has 4 numbers within 9 separate cells. I know it's gonna be part of a puzzle. I probably could have, like, brute forced it, but you know, I'll just follow the game. So, if I got it right, the mastermind is the 0 guy. Yeah, it's a 0. It's Sudoku. Honestly, I miss playing Sudoku. I used to play Sudoku a lot, but yeah, it is Sudoku. It's tiny brain Sudoku. Wait. Oh wait, maybe Clover has something there with like 2 prongs. Hey Clover, how are the power cables over there? Huh? What do you mean? Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look. Guess she does have kind of crouched down to get a look under there. The cable on the monitor has it's got 2 of those little metal things. What does that mean? That's it. Okay, can you unplug that cable and bring it over here? I will commit Sudoku. Oh my god, the old classic old meme. I love it, honestly. We used to use it a lot in high school. Well, how about just the plug? What? The plug? Well, maybe more like a connector. It's sort of things that make the plug with the 3 metal thingies into a plug with 2 metal thingies, and we call that an adapter. Still useless? Not useless. Not useless at all. That's just what we were looking for. Okay, can you hold on for a little bit? I never like to play though. I like playing Minesweeper. Sudoku is similar. Honestly, I'm not that good at Minesweeper because I think Minesweeper is more of like trying to also figure out where the mines are. So you also have to use brain power. For Sudoku, you just kind of have to understand that there is no same numbers in the same row, both horizontal and vertical. So you have to like have 1 to 9 on each line, both vertically and horizontally, but none of the numbers can match the same line, kind of thing. So you gotta do some big brain powers. Back down she goes. Alright, unplugged. I'll hand it to you over at the bars, okay? Okay. Nice. This is actually kind of cute. Here you go, the 2-prong plug. Thanks. Okay, put the 2-prong plug onto the head of this power cable. It fits perfectly. This should be just what we need. Okay. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay, alright, I got the 2-prong. Oh my god, how many times am I have to say pronged? 2-pronged power cable in my hand. Sudoku and Monster stream when? When? I should try Sudoku sometime. Someone told me they had a Sudoku toilet paper, which I found pretty impressive, honestly. Yeah, Sudoku. I feel like Sudoku stream could be like a pretty chill Flamella Yap stream. Flamathon. Flamella Yapathon. And let's just plug this thing into the monitor. Oh yeah, guys, did you see last night? The moon was in a weird color. Well, not really weird. It was just like kind of a muddy red-ish orange. For a while, I just looked outside the window yesterday. I remember, I'm like, damn, why does it feel cursed a bit? This moon, 3D pinball space cadet stream. Honestly, that would be such a good time. Blood moon. Yeah, like John googled it for me, and it apparently was a pink moon. And I'm like, this does not look like pink. Were they colorblind or am I colorblind? Alright, let's turn the power on. I don't think anything going to happen. Why not? Well, it's not connected to the main computer. You never know until you try. Pretty optimistic. You never know. Exactly.
Oh, that worked.
Blood mode.
What?
Updating RS file. Make BC 27.3 sec. Start.
Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
It's disconnected somewhere.
Weird.
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in.
Oh no, it's a Linux computer.
So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
She's like, Junpei, do you really not know wireless connection?
Is that normal?
Maybe Junpei still walks around with a Walkman, you know? That would be pretty cool.
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again.
I was gonna do
there
a
must be
poop
hint
joke.
around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
Lotus?
All right. Let's kick some ass.
Koodles is missing out on the boobage shot here. Poor Koodles, he went to sleep.
Wait, what?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast, I can't even see your fingers. Well, at any rate, you're pretty amazing.
Did you fall for me again?
Again? What do you mean, woman?
Whoa. What do you mean again? I'm
Literally.
not into you.
I know. Don't be so stubborn, shy boy.
Stop it, please.
I am not being stubborn, I am not shy, and I am not a boy. I am a young, healthy, 21-year-old man. I'm not gonna fall for an old lady like you.
He's dead. He's not leaving this ship alive.
Old lady. Did you just say old lady?
He's not leaving this ship alive.
I've had enough of you. Go somewhere else. You're bothering me.
I love that facial expression,
What?
honestly.
Go see if you can find a password hint or something. I'll try and open
Hag,
this.
love, lol. Yeah, love the hags. Hags also deserve some
distracted
love.
me. Go. Now.
Fine, I guess I'll go.
All those youngsters at my work calling me old also. Even though, like, we have, like, I don't know, I think they're all turning like 25-ish. Not all, but like some of them turning 24, 25-ish this year. I'm pretty sure 25. Yeah. So, and they're like 4 years younger than me, and they're like, wow, she's so old. Those motherfuckers. Mm-mm.
Nothing. No clues whatsoever.
Ese compa ya está muerto, no más no le han avisado. I'm so bad at pronouncing. I'm sorry if I butchered that sign.
Clover didn't find anything useful in the laboratory either.
You're not into hags. Those are your peers. What? I am the hag. I am the hag. At the office. Well, currently, because in my little coworker group, I'm one of the older
Looks like
ones.
we've hit a dead end this time.
Not the oldest, but the oldest one is like 1 year than me.
All right.
You pronounced it well. Don't worry. Ooh, thank
Junpei,
you.
I did it.
Nice.
What? Let me see. What is that?
I don't have any idea. It just showed up after I cracked the password.
Let's
You
go.
think it's a puzzle?
Certainly
Let's go,
looks like one.
Lotus. Thank you for cracking the puzzle.
Huh?
Absolute
Aren't
G,
you gonna,
as the
I don't know,
Zoomers say.
do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming.
She did programming, you do the puzzle solving,
See?
man.
The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do.
I have no idea how she did it, but thank you very much, Miss.
Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right?
Well, is this the meme? A bit. She was programming. I didn't notice. Yeah, she was. Wait, the heck? You mean hag? Late 20s is hag? What are these standards? Man, standards these days are getting higher and higher. I'm like 28, and they're calling me old. I am a young one at heart, okay? Men are kind of hardwired to like how women look from 20 to 24, and that stays true for the rest of their life. At least we are predictable, though. Well, to be fair, they all thought I was 23 or something before they knew my age. But now they're just like meme around me being a hag, even though I don't look my age.
I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
He did thank you.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Man, shake my head. Literally. Literally. Oh, oops. The hag of the Hackell's Quarry. Don't even start the quarry jokes with me, John. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I saw that you did not. Clover gave us the password. Did you hear noises now? Yeah, I did. It sounded like something unlocking. Where did it come from? Let's go check. Let's go. Oh, this one opened. Look, Junpei, the lights on the lockers are green. He is a genius. He followed the instructions. Then we must have unlocked it with the computer puzzle. Shall we go? Shall we check it? What's in here? Keys? What's in here? Well, just take the key. Why can't you take the freaking key? What am I not doing here? Okay. There's more than one key in here. One is small, looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the earth symbol on it. I think earth symbol matches a keyhole in a door on the A deck. Well, if that's the case, we probably don't need the earth key right now. Alright then, earth key. I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket. Now as for the other key, activation key. Oh, it's cute little thingamabob. Looks like it's like Boxcom. What key is this? From the shape of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of a device. Oh, what is it? I wonder, do you think maybe this is the activation key for that thing? The activation key? Yeah, it has to be. I feel good about this. I know where it goes.
Junpei,
Oh.
do you have a minute?
Man, you're lucky. get a partner these days, and now we have these standards. I must have been living under a rock. Oh yeah, sign. I'm also single as can be. Not really looking for anyone right now. I'm just working on myself. Also, I don't feel too hopeful about finding a partner in these days. Like, I know I offer plenty for a relationship to work. You know, I know how to be independent. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I have many hobbies. But yeah, no, you know what? From dating some guys, I feel like guys' standards these days are out of this world. Those standards never made sense. Depending on how underfunded your public school was, everyone went to the same place. Oh, yeah, looks familiar. I've seen this kind of thing somewhere. Ooh. Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, Glower?
Well, never mind.
Hey, hold on a minute. What does...
Sorry. Just forget about it.
You can talk
That's
to me.
What the hell was that?
Clover. Junpei, thank you so much for everything. What? Whoa, what's this all about? And also, I'm sorry I messed up. Hey, we can talk about this when we get out, okay? Just hang on, Clara. I'm gonna get you out there right away. Yay. I think this is the first time I've actually seen a genuine smile out of this chick. Don't refer to a lady a chick. So rude. Kids these days, no respect for ladies. This key, the shape sure makes it seem like it goes to this machine. Alright, I'm turning it on. Okay, the monitor's on now, and it's full of letters. It's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. I also heard people playing the other team also have trouble. Dang, if they're having a trap too, we're hopeless. Yeah. Yeah. Both sides actually have it bad, because I don't know why, but modern media and stuff has made each of the genders hate each other for some reason. I don't actually hate the opposite gender, but like for some reason a lot of guys, when I talk to them, they have like this already defenseful way of talking to me and being like, yeah, women only want one thing. They just want money, tall guys, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. But like, to be fair, sorry, I don't follow soccer. I get you, Alamy. I also don't follow soccer. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. What is abnormal subject behavior? This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables on this table. There's something sticking out of this mannequin's head. It's like wires or something. What the hell were they doing in here? Huh? Why is she all quiet now? They're doing experiments on humans, probably. Oh man, now she looks sad. It's a rack. There's a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the outer stuff off the cables. I can see the wires inside. Okay. A wash basin. This is the monitor. Junpei, this thing in here is on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power on this side. Could you like play with it a little? Okay, yeah. I'll turn this dial here. Turn. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Oh, maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. I guess this drain is for water, huh? Well, there's nothing here. It's a wash basin, more commonly known as a sink. This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables under the table. Maybe increase the voltage? Roger, will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to the max voltage. Max voltage? What are you doing? Hey, wait, Glower. Ah, shit. What's gonna happen? What? I think our boy's on fire. I thought he was gonna wake up, but he's on fire. Oh my god, the mannequin's head. Oh man, that sounds like a fire alarm. Gah, what the hell? Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Okay, seems like we got her out. The mannequin's head's on. Okay, it looks kind of funny, but it's no laughing matter. If I don't do something clover, well, clover, well, I think the other door probably opened. Yeah, these doors opened. Jupiter, look at the light. Yes, it's green. The emergency system has activated and disabled the lock. Now we can save Clover. Science boy. Jupiter. Come on, kid, jump. She's safe. Oh man, that smoke is some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think. And this is how we started the fire on the ship, and this is our second worry now. Either we drown or we die from burning. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Cough, cough. Can I hook up? Hi! I'm sorry, I may not remember you. It's been a while. But hello, welcome back. How have you been? Of course I'm not alright. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. See what I mean? They got an emergency system in place. There has to be some sort of bypass. There could be, or maybe the security system was only for this room. Who knows? It was your Halloween stream. Oh, dang! Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, nice. Yeah, my Spooktobers go hard. This year I'll probably also host a Spooktober. Hopefully I will still have this job in the Norwegian bank. Oh, you found it. We found the exit. Good job, guys. Wait, was this a fast room?
Whew, thank God we got out of there.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Progress? Imagine. That's kind of hard to
Damn,
imagine,
none of these
honestly, with me.
They're all-
How
They're
about
all
that
locked.
one?
Let's hope this is the door
I'm
with
2
the
hours
prize.
late. It's okay. It's okay. I usually start my streams too early. 2 hours 20 ago. Yeah, how is it going? Yeah,
Jumpy!
how's it going? What's
Huh?
wrong? They met
June?
up.
Santa! 7!
Sven.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What?
I don't know.
we
We're
didn't...
just meeting up. That's good to hear.
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
Oh, it's a
A
map.
map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
Yeah,
We are going to
Sven.
be
I
split
mean,
up
Sven.
permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
He talks like a
Wait a sec.
professional
This
Nonary
leads to-
game player.
Oh,
You've
Oh,
gotta
they
be
met up
kidding me.
fast. Yeah, I guess 'cause like we
We may
only
as well
had one
go.
room to clear.
yeah.
'Cause first time we had 2 rooms to clear.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
The map. I guess the
Ready?
map.
I'm gonna open it.
No, I'm not ready, boy. Baba boy. Please. What's gonna happen? Why are you?
I
Like-
knew it. We're back.
We're back. Hello. Ace,
In
are
the
you
hospital
alive?
room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, we're so dramatic.
The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory,
Laboratory.
and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors.
Yeah.
At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism.
He's like, Baba boy, crazy? What do you mean, Baba boy? What's so crazy about Baba boy?
I know I said I was sure you'd come
You
back.
got trolled by 0. Yeah. Maybe this is part of the biggest plan of his. You said it. Yeah. Is there anything bad about it?
I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
I blame my D&D friend. He says it often.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead.
Randomly.
So I say it's good
Yeah.
enough.
He also says it randomly. So I just say Baba boy. Baba boy. You know?
Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We
To
found
be
it in the
fair,
operating room.
John also laughed at me recently about me saying something like "bow chicka wow wow" randomly. Where where's Bet, by the way? Bet? What do you mean Bet? Was there a Bet before? Beta. Oh, Beta. I think he's busy. Probably. He usually steps by a bit, but today he didn't. Must be busy. She said the thing. Yeah, I said it. Bow chicka wow wow. And John's always like, I heard Jerma saying that he has never heard anyone in modern days say it because it's cringe, and I had said it, and I didn't know about German saying that before. So, you know, Jerma called me out without knowing I exist.
Here.
Must be the broken finger. Yeah. Was it the finger? I'm pretty sure he said arm, his broken arm, but he says he's almost healed.
Nice catch.
Jeez.
This
I
man.
see. So this is Jupiter.
It's Jupiter.
I'm gonna let you hold on to it, all right?
Germala.
Yeah, on it.
So how many unused keys do we have now?
A few.
There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory,
We have the off key
the Saturn key card
The
we found in
Saturn
the
key.
kitchen, and the Jupiter key you
and the
just gave me.
Jupiter key. Jupiter.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for
Germa?
the door at the
Yeah,
end of that long
Germa.
straight hallway, right?
What shin do you say it in anyway? Bow chicka wow wow. I don't know. It's just like sometimes comes naturally to me. I feel the vibe is right, and I just like go, bow chicka wow wow. I think last time it was when me and John were playing the quarry, and then he mentioned the Germa clip, and I'm like, oh, bazinga! Schwarzer Alpha, the only German I know.
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase.
Germ's teacher noise, but it's dubbed in Latvian. There's actually also those. Yeah. I saw like I think 2 or 3 Latvian versions. I was impressed actually. I was like, dang, Latvians watch Germa. I'm not the only Latvian. That's damn.
Then, next to the stairs,
Wait!
The Russian one also killed me. Like the German's teacher's noises, but it's dubbed in Russian. That was also bon appetit.
What about door 3?
look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8.
But, oh man, that
Just
was
lead
so
us back
funny.
to the
Yeah,
hospital room.
I love it.
There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
My friend told me.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
I
sorry.
like Clover's acting, honestly.
Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about
Germa
again.
is certainly a being that exists. Yeah. He is an interesting being that exists. Oh, very nice.
So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh?
7,
Damn.
Clover, and 1.
Well,
Ace.
I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it.
Have you watched Dan the Dan or Solo Leveling yet? I haven't actually watched either of those. Wait, where did the message suddenly disappear? But yeah, I've not watched Dan the Dan
rest of us can't open the
or
line, though.
Solo Leveling. I'm kind of curious about it, but I'm kind of scared that Solo Leveling is again one of those harem anime stuffs.
Ah, the truth comes out.
But I'm not sure. Why not? It's not okay. Bow Chicka Wow Wow by Mike Posner was sung in 2010. I really thought it was a lot older than that. Is there an older version? Honestly, I feel like it must be much older. Not directly. Dan the Dan is sus. Yeah, I also think Dan the Dan is sus, but actually I kind of want to check it because of the cool animation it has. Like, it has like such an interesting... I can't explain, like, fluidish animation, and the art is also like very, how to say, crisp. Dan the Dan is funny AF. Yeah, I might watch it then.
Okay, we're
I'm
off.
a bit stuck on one romance anime, but I might watch the other things then. Well, I could. Because recently I've been just watching anime while I cook dinner or eat breakfast.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Let me explain.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
The only thing I heard about solo leveling is where the guy cries because of something emotional, and I was like, oh my god, why did he cry? What the fuck? Why is man showing emotions? And I'm like, wow, this fanbase is a bit nutty. Mission Yozakura Family is a good anime. Mission Yozakura Family, let me check. Feels like I've heard the name. Okay. Yozakura. Ah, Quartet. Yozakura Quartet. I think I watched a bit of it, but I didn't finish it. I think it was like maybe during a busy time in my life. I just watched step 1. Let's say I was surprised, but it's interesting. Ah, okay.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
Romance.
And
Yeah, I
here's
remember
the
it being a
Jupiter
bit of
symbol on the
romance.
keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
She's like, open it, my peasant boy.
Yeah, on it.
Oh, fancy stare.
Great. Back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we?
Well, we still have
Asking
the
you if
keys.
there's any reason we came back here.
Yeah, 'cause it's his mother over there. Bunch of angry at the scene. Yeah, I was so confused. Like, it makes sense to me. SJW's cried because his mom had a disease, but he finally got a cure. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Of course there's a reason.
Why are people so weird these days? I feel like a lot of people these days lack empathy.
Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Huh?
This.
The Saturn key card.
Yeah, the boy in solo leveling. Yeah,
And the Earth key? I'm lost.
this guy does not understand
Don't you
keys open
remember,
doors.
Santa? On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the two keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then.
The freak's happening. I'm confused. Oh, we're just like trying to unlock some doors. Because we found some key card and a key, so we're opening
What do you say we
non-number
split
doors.
into 2 teams?
Where's the lotus symbol? Lotus symbol? I don't think we have the card with us. The lotus symbol was a bit in a previous room, I think.
Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you two can search Saturn, all right?
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these, so don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
Do we have
There's a
clocks?
card reader next to the left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card. Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right, now how do I call the elevator?
You like the villainous is MC trope, right? Watch from bureaucrat to villainous. Ooh, let's see. From bureaucrat to villainous. Ooh. I feel like I've seen some clips of these. I remember the girl being pretty cute. I remember there was also an adaptation of one villainous one where it was like Yuri, but like I feel like they kind of ruined the anime with the art style because it was like really cute for the light novel version. Have you watched Blue Lock? I'm not surprised if you. Oh, I did watch Blue Lock, the season 1. I loved it.
Oh,
I loved
it
it.
only has the upside down triangle on it.
But I can't. I'm kind of scared of watching Blue Lock season 2 because like people said the animation quality went down.
I guess there's no up button.
But yeah, I do
May
like
as well
sports
try pushing
anime.
This one.
I watched Kuroko no Basket, Haikyuu. There was also a baseball anime I watched. Which one was it? There was a baseball anime. Baseball anime. It was Big Wind Up. Yeah, Big Wind Up. That was pretty nice. Oh, Teppei was fun. Yeah. Honestly, Kuroko no Basket was like something I was very obsessed when I was like a teenager. He's now my papa. I was like so obsessed with Kuroko no Basket. That was so nice. That was such a cool time.
It opened. Look, Jumpy.
Sweet, it opened. Let's get going.
Wait.
What?
What's wrong, June?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
June was probably afraid of being locked alone with a boy. They could only go down. Should I be horny? Just for the views, just for the clout.
Well, we will be all alone in here.
Jumpy?
Huh? Oh, nothing. It's not important. Come on, let's go.
I said wait a minute.
You know, I had to do it for the views. I had to do it for the content.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Afraid of what?
Well, I've never, you know,
It's your first time?
I might get wet.
Yeah, I am doing it for the lols. June, you know what you're doing. I know you know what you're doing.
What?
Down there. I'd get soaking wet.
Oh my god, June, I know you know what you're saying.
Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works. I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
I feel like I'm intruding.
That's true. You don't mind
Mind what?
getting wet?
Well,
Oh my god.
I don't know. I think I'd probably, like it.
Oh my god.
Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, you know?
Oh my god.
What happens, happens, right? I mean, if you get the chance, you've just got to go for it. Right? That's what a man is supposed to do, I guess.
Oh my god. This man. He's like, when a man gets a peach, he gotta go eat. Kind of thing. Oh my god. A man has to take the opportunity. Plum is hiding here for safety.
You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
You wouldn't admire him if you know what he was talking about.
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire.
I'm pretty sure she's just teasing him, honestly.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
Yes.
I do wonder how did he like think up like, oh yeah, elevator means girl boy, locked up, elevator means sex.
So, I don't think I'll be able to last very long. And then it'll be over.
Over?
Yes. I'll go to heaven.
Or hell, you don't know.
Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy, like when you pass out. At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
Yes, I've heard that too. Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys.
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone.
Well, I mean, usually it doesn't coincide.
I feel like we should go strive for equality. Which should also go in man. If it goes in women, it should also go in man, you know?
Yes, it does. Well, eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it.
I'm
Eventually.
100% sure June got that. She's just changing topic. Hell yeah, she's going hell sassy. The stutter, he is crazy.
What are you trying to do to me?
I'm dying.
Nothing.
He's
I'm
not
not going
ready.
to do anything to you. I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing.
Oh, is that so?
I know most men probably have larger lungs, but
The stutter is crazy. Got her,
even
Nick.
then, I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes.
That is true.
Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs.
She absolutely trolled the boy. Poor boy.
Once that happens,
What an
your
interesting
body
choice of
won't be
words,
able to get
June.
oxygen
Literally.
anymore.
She
You
definitely
start
knew
to
what she
feel
was
that
doing.
floaty feeling. Huh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Plum hiding off screen because she's embarrassed. No, I was giving them privacy.
Yeah.
Bro was
you're
great. Why did she pose
You
like
wouldn't
that?
last very long.
Because she's like, geez, Jumpy, you're so weird that you want to get drowned.
See?
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck is
Nah, she
completely
knows what
underwater.
she's doing. Yeah, I also think she knows what she's doing.
An elevator heading to a
She's a
submerged
bit of a
floor.
tease, isn't she?
That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise, like it
Nah,
was
he's
moving.
embarrassed, but
and
gotta
then it
hide the
opened.
laughing. Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro is a bit crazy though.
Yes.
You can tell he does not have much experience with women though.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Well, let's test it.
Tested.
Yeah, watch this. Now,
Watch this. Brainiac
I'll
Junpei.
just put one foot
Ready to
inside
go.
the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two, E and C. All right, I'll push E.
What does he mean? I guess E-deck. Oh yeah, E-deck. E-deck's the lowest one.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
I got that, but he's laughing so crazy. It did. He was like, oh my god, I was so thirsty. I did not
Okay,
understand what she was
that's
talking
done.
about, but even
Now
though
I'll
she was
just
like
press
pretty
the
much
button again.
baiting you, man. Show deck. There is no water.
Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Doesn't make
Well,
sense,
here's
but
what
sure.
I think.
But come to think of it, June was a bit too much interested in the process of breeding, not gonna lie. Oh my god.
The elevator shaft and E deck must be watertight.
She
and
was just
separated from
leading on the
wherever
poor
ship's been
boy,
punctured.
honestly. I showed you my deck, please respond.
Here, let me show you.
Okay.
I
Oh,
see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk?
because E-deck is
The shape
keeping
of
it
the
afloat.
inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
What a cute drawing, Junpei.
So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right? Come on, just do it, all right?
Giggity giggities them.
I'm coming with you.
Huh?
Oh,
Hey,
she jumps in
wait.
anyways. She's like, don't leave me alone.
Oh, crap. It closed.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez.
If we die together. If we get wet, we get wet together, Junpei. Okay.
Looks normal.
No water slushing around.
Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
I love that she was still holding in
See?
the breath.
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
Well, we'd probably get really wet up there.
Huh?
At any rate, we should
Up
probably
there.
go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here.
Trying to get back at her, saying, wet down there and wet up there.
Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, your guys' kinky talk took forever,
Now
honestly.
then,
Why did she pop out of nowhere? She just like jumped along with him.
iron
That's all.
bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Right.
Then maybe.
Well,
Oh,
it
door
looks like there's a
6.
long straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end. Wait, is that?
Let's check.
I think you can clearly see its number, door 6.
I knew it!
This is a numbered door.
Good job. Teleported in front of the screen. That's what girls do, Ranhuka. That's
But
just
we
how
can't do
girls
anything with
do
only
it.
the two of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Like why would we do it
Yes.
just the two of us anyways?
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for Edek? I should take it with me.
If you're 555, I'm 663.
Huh, so you guys found door 1. So now we've located 2 new doors. The 6 door and the 1 door.
The one
It
door.
is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Yeah.
Well, we don't really know if all of Edek is safe.
Hell to the nana.
We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
Then that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Slow but fast. Yeah.
I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
Let's not think about the money.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
No.
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Lotus was not kidding. She was testing the waters.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
7?
Um.
What's wrong?
Who's the Zero guy? Dude gotta be a millionaire. How the heck did he build all the systems? Nobody knows. He must be just a rich person or has a big organization, maybe.
What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is...
Snake is
Snake is
dead.
dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
But how'd he get inside?
Oh my god. That's not true, is it?
Oh, you play Fortnite? No, never. Well, actually, I have played Fortnite. I played Fortnite like 7 years ago because I liked a guy who played Fortnite. He was 2 years older than me. And I played Fortnite 3 times. I never shot anybody. I just played, got anxious, and I'm like, sayonara, muchachos. This is not for me. And his name was Taylor Ninja Palace. No. No. Please. I get it. You may think I don't have much standards, but please, I have standards. I would not be interested in ninja.
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
I don't want a man who's flossing all night, okay? Well, that mustachos was cleaning out. Thank you. Muchachos. I read those mustachos. Maybe I should get my glasses from work to home.
Wait, not that
I've
way.
been starting to notice I'm reading wrong. He's a married man, you know. I know. Probably because he's rich. I don't know. Russian accent. I don't have a Russian accent unless I make it Russian.
What?
Sometimes. For funsies.
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way.
No. Sometimes I have it. Not all the time.
It's not locked.
Because I'm not
so you know now.
Russian. I'm Latvian. There's a difference, okay, buddy?
Where is,
Where is he? When you
The
said
shower room.
muchachos. Wait,
Left side of the hall.
does muchachos have a Russian accent?
I put a broom in there too to keep
I
the
didn't
door.
know you can hear a Russian accent to those. Muchacho.
That means we can
But
get
I'm-
in
I
without
wouldn't be
going through the numbered
surprised.
door, right?
At work, I I actually like keep like doing an Eastern European, like heavy Eastern European accent because of my Portuguese coworker and my Ukrainian coworker. They have a bit of that like kind of like a rough accent, and I just like it just rubs off on me, and I just imitate it immediately when I speak to them. Mm. Oh, Beta! Hello, Beta! What's up? Balance, Andy. Imagine if Ninja had a low top page per fade. Beta, did you break your arm? No? Oh, Beta, you stopped breaking your arm? Finally, I'm so happy for you. Now, for me, it's on a native lamb. Oh, okay, okay, nice. I was worried.
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go.
Hi, Plan, my brother. So you did break your arm again. Should I put you in a bubble where you can't hurt yourself at all? In one of
This
those
wasn't
like
open when
bubbles,
we
and
passed
then you
here
can like
before.
roll down the hills. I wonder if the place you live in is like hilly. Imagine the chaos
Well,
rolling down the
let's keep
street.
going.
Can I fly with the bubble? I'm not sure if you can fly, but you can sure try swimming with the bubble. Unfortunately, no. It's very flat.
Oh, it smells horrible.
It's as flat as Latvia then. Damn. Super Beta. Ranhuka, miss you, Beta. They came around and were like, where's Beta?
Ugh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Goodness.
Oh, where is he?
But it
Where's
didn't
Snake?
smell that bad when Ninth Man blew up, I think. Or, to be
There.
fair, we didn't check. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
June, you should stay here.
Actually, I'm like terrified of the word crazy now, because whenever anyone says crazy, two of my coworkers keep doing the crazy rat meme. And they do it now all the time because it irritates me. It's like, crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. And they loop it, repeating it all the time. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. It just pisses me off. As a Russian Spanish accent, I guess, does have some vague similarities to Russian accents. Still, there's a noticeable difference. Ooh, crazy. You're crazy though. Latvia is flat. Thought it had mountains. It has some mountains, but most people will admit Latvia is very flat. I prefer crazy frog. Yup. Oh, you mean Portuguese. Crazy. I was crazy. Oh my god. Not these guys. Broke my arm? I broke my arm once. Oh no, it gave you guys my weakness again. Oh no. Whenever now at work, I keep trying to do like different words for crazy. Like preposterous. That's preposterous. Instead of saying that's crazy.
Please, just do me a favor, okay? Alright? I'm going in.
And I love it that they both like immediately start like doing it in sync, and they're just looking at me, and I'm like, these guys. I don't know about the Portuguese accent. Probably some sounds similar too. Less so, prob. Yeah, not sure either. Española. Actually, I used to try learning Spanish when I was a little girl. I think I was like, I don't know, 7 years old or something. I had like a Spanish word dictionary book. Actually, it was like 15 minutes of Spanish daily kind of thing. It was pretty cute, honestly. I think oh wait, did I actually pack it in with the things I want to be delivered to me? I should check with my parents when they come over again. Wow, really, Plan? Yeah, I did. I used to go to the countryside to my grandmother's.
Just like he said.
To like help with the not farm. It wasn't really a farm. It was like help with the fields, to like weed potatoes, strawberries, all the gardens, all the farm stuff. And when I had like some free moments, I just learned 50 minutes Spanish at the countryside.
Just
Play
like
the
he said.
game? Never. I only yap. It feels like everyone wants to learn Spanish, or at least I used to hear that. Yeah, I think Spanish or French. It's usually between Spanish or French for some reason. I don't know why. It's usually people go Spanish or French.
The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Thank you
the
for the
face.
descriptive.
It's horrible.
Never learn French. Literally. This is Flam hiding away her French dictionary. Well, not even dictionary. It was like a phrase book. Because one time I wanted to learn French. Not really I wanted to learn French. It was a bit of like social pressure because people were interested in French. I'm like, okay, I'll just look into this. And I opened it once and never again because I understood it's the devil's tongue. I have 2 years of French, then I learned about the French. Yeah, Alamy,
Can't even
forget the
tell who it
French
is.
language. Is Junpei stupid? That's called a compound fracture. Junpei is most definitely stupid. That
But
wouldn't
the
be surprise
clothes
me.
are.
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Are you very well educated about the breakages of the bones now, Beta? I'm bored. I'm gonna play Roblox and call my friends. Sure, Renhoka, enjoy your Roblox. Or not. This man. Oh, wait, no. It is also called an open fracture. Oh, Beta! Beta calling Junpei stupid when he didn't know the full information.
Snake was probably murdered.
I'm sorry, Junpei.
Chances are he was
Good,
killed the
good.
same way the
Apologize
knife
to
man
the
was.
man. But he can be stupid.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to
I
open
think I
door
had an
3.
A1 French one in high school, but I forgot everything. That's like me always, like whole my life learning Russian. I only have like some basics. I know how to read Russian. I can understand something if it's spoken to me. But speaking it is so hard. Mm-mm. And now I would be like mixing Russian with Norwegian actually, because when I want to say something in Russian, Norwegian just comes out. I don't know
And they
why.
shoved him in there. Alone.
I really
You
need to
waited 9
focus my
seconds
brain
for
to
the
say
door
anything
shut.
Russian. Get Duolingo for Russian. I actually had Duolingo for Norwegian at the start of my job, but then I stopped it because the ads were so annoying.
Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up.
I used to use Duolingo also for Japanese, but also for a bit of Russian because I know one of my friends were learning Russian, and then I found it funny the like Duolingos they sent to me, and I'm like, okay, I want to check too. I'm going to make you suffer by doing no spaces. It doesn't affect me, Renhuka, because I can read no spaced words. The only French I know I learned for a movie called Gotcha.
He probably knew it wouldn't
Interesting.
do him any good,
Duolingo's
but
pretty good
he
at teaching the
probably ran
very
into the
basics, I
shower
think.
looking for the dead.
Yeah, for Japanese, I learned hiragana pretty well from Duolingo and also the Japanese bot on Discord. I haven't used much of Duolingo, but it seems bad. I don't know. Though I get
It was a
annoyed,
small
yeah, it's pretty
chance,
not
but
good.
it
That
wasn't like he
good.
had anything to lose.
It's good for vocabulary. I think you can learn vocabulary.
Unfortunately, it didn't work.
That snake face, goodness.
The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was
dead.
the only one who
The
went
red.
through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that
Crazy. Don't even start, John.
I see.
The order of
So that's what
lessons
you
is
meant by
odd for sure.
killers,
Oh yeah,
huh?
definitely. Some of the lessons don't make
You need
sense.
at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
I used Toda instead, totally not an ad. Duolingo is good for casual language learning, and I think it's a great starting point, but if you want to be fluent, it's not going to get you even close to that. Yeah, that's true. But it gets better.
Yeah.
I'm just happy I can sometimes watch anime without subs and understand the context.
That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure.
And sometimes listening to Genshin Impact Japanese voice actors and checking the English sub, and I'm like, that doesn't mean that, that means this. And being like, well, actually,
Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
then that means none of us have alibis.
But it gets better.
We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, I think if you're solo learning language, I would suggest getting investigating if there's any workbooks or any workbooks or anything that normal people use usually to learn the language, or either the language book they get in their schools in that specific country. Because they're pretty much also in the Norwegian language are using the normal books they use in Norway to learn Norwegian, I believe, for foreigners at least. I'm recognizing more words in anime because of Duo. Yeah? A lot of Japanese stuff, I can't read that.
Yeah,
There's too much kanji in there.
that means
Kanji.
anybody could be a killer.
Anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Not anybody, honestly. Anybody who could have gone through the third floor door.
How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Not one of us, June. It's two of us.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least two of us are murderers.
Yeah.
Why don't you calm down a bit?
Get
Simon?
textbooks to write and read stuff in the language. Listen to stuff in the language, otherwise no real improvement will happen. Well, yeah, and then you also have to find people to talk to be able to use the language, otherwise it's also useless. I know what he's saying, but your mom, just in case.
What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
I was trying to find some Norwegian people to talk to, actually. But when I looked for groups, I only found people who are not Norwegian trying to learn the Norwegian language. So I'm okay, this is not gonna help because all of these guys are way too basic. People improvement? Yeah.
What Zero wants?
Knock knock. I only need manga and anime. True. There's some games that are only in Japanese.
This game was
I
set up
wanna
by Zero.
learn
wasn't it?
Japanese first so I can play them.
Any game has a winner and
These
loser.
people are losers. Just like me.
Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers.
Damn. So brutal,
Zero
man.
is trying to make us fight against one another
What
for
is the
that
key
victory.
to a banana joke? What is the key to a banana? A key to a banana. I guess I would use a hammer to open a banana, you know? That's the easiest way. And just sploosh. Loser? I was a loser. Were you a loser once in a rubber room?
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by
Hello,
making us
Lance.
fight each other?
But I got good, real good. Nice.
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship.
Let's become tomodachi.
Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Ace just talking about friendship and ponies. I just can't
Then
live
does
with
that
this.
mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself.
Friendship. You just ignore my joke. Yes, because I don't know how to answer it. I answered hammer. I don't know what else to say. Ranuka, I'm
If there's
sorry.
anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Why would he kill Snake, though?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
You because you're a monkey in the answer. I'm not an uppercut. How dare you? How dare you? And yes, uppercut in Norwegian is monkey, and I just think it's a very cute word because it sounds like apricot. Uppercut. Uppercut. Junpei wasn't sure. Why would he be on the
Something's
ship?
still strange. Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp. Isn't it obvious?
Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us.
Yeah, the ship's captain. Friendship, yes. Ciao, Monkey Flap, you lemur. Wow, being rude to the streamer, how dare you?
If he weren't
These little
here,
munchkins
he
these
wouldn't
days, I
say
tell
this
ya.
ship, would he?
See, I knew it. There's a way to bypass the rooms. Probably not, but I choose to believe. You can believe, sign.
He'd be
You can
saying
believe.
something like, that ship.
I'm joking,
or the ship.
chillax. I'm also joking. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
He said this ship. Clearly it means he's on it, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ace is full of it. He's full of
If
shit.
Zero's on the ship,
Let's
where is he?
Sure. Are we all a joke?
I think.
We can be a bit of a joke sometimes, you know? It's fine. Totally fine.
Zero is one of us.
Clover. Shocketh. Was he one of them? Well, that is possible.
Well, that's
Ace,
possible.
when he discovers the crazy murder madman can lie. True.
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy?
Among us? Yeah, it's Lotus Getter. You don't trust her, Alamy.
Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Friendship and magic,
Exactly.
not on my
I
ship.
said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
Snake's dead.
And what's that?
The pinky girl is depressed like you. Wow, thank you. She is kind of depressed like me, that's true.
The bracelets.
Bow, bow,
Why are the
bow.
bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to.
True. Don't be depressed, just be happy.
It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
I'm just looking for a good spot to end the stream
You
so I
got a
can go
point.
sleep.
I'm not done.
Since
By
I have to
applying
wake
the
up
same
in like
ideas to the
8
Nonary
hours.
game, all of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward.
Yeah. End the stream so I can go sleep too. Oh yeah, you also need sleep. Valid advice.
Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us.
I think I'll stop here so we can remember. We can remember where we left off. We left off in the doubts of time. We doubt each other. And we win the game. Or we lose very awfully. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was a nice one, guys. And gals, maybe there's a gal somewhere hidden around here. But yeah, thank you for coming to my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the likes button, the subscribe button, whichever button you have not pressed. And thank you for coming. I'll see you next time on Wednesday, I believe. And yeah, thank you for coming around. Have a nice flam and have a nice day, evening, night, whatever, or even morning. I'm not even sure all the time zones here. But yeah, bye bye. The girl could be one of us. Literally, Void. The girl could be one of us. But okay, good night. Good night, good morning, good day. Bye bye. Where's my ending screen? Here it is.